Now, our exclusive interview with President Ernst Bai Koroma of Sierra Leone. His country is still recovering from years of civil war, but it's now on the path to democracy. Mr. Koroma recently visited Washington and spoke with Nightline Africa host Ted Roberts.
Effecting a smooth transition was very challenging. Challenging because I took that position that we should have a smooth transition. We are not coming under military arrangements. We won a democratic election, and these are all issues that are new. I mean, we have had a situation in the past wherein the APC, which is the party I represented, won an election, but there was an interregnum, and there was no peaceful transition. But this time, in addition to winning an election, I had to usher in a peaceful transition. It was challenging, but I was able to manage the situation properly, and we effected it, and we set up a task force, a transition task force, that was geared towards ensuring that we assess the status of affairs of the previous government as we inherited it. And then that was what we used to lay the basis of initiatives that we took originally in our early days of governance.
Before the campaign, you talked in Sierra Leone. You talked about a number of promises you made. One of them was about fighting corruption in Sierra Leone. How is that going?
We thought initially that we should strengthen the Anti-Corruption Commission. And because it is the sole agency that is mandated to fight corruption, what we have done in that case is to agree on an anti-corruption strategy for the country, and we have adopted it, and we have set up an advisory body that will ensure that the strategy is adhered to. And beyond that, we have passed an anti-corruption legislation that is about the strongest anti-corruption legislation you'll have in Africa. And we have appointed and restructured the existing anti-corruption commission. And the legislation gives independence to the anti-corruption, independence for them to run their show, and also additionally they have been given the power to prosecute.
Another issue is that of children soldiers. During the war, of course, we had a lot of those, a core of those as well. Now, what are you doing about children soldiers in Sierra Leone?
Well, we have done a few things. Some of them have been rehabilitated again into society, and they have gone through the process of disarmament and reintegration into society. And those that have demonstrated the capacity to go back to schools, we have encouraged to go to schools, a formal educational system. And those that have displayed talents to learn skills, a good number of them have been absorbed into training of that nature. And we have established a commission for the war-affected people, the war-wounded, and the children affected by the war. So these are all now operational, and they are geared to ensure that they address the issues of child soldiers and those that are affected by the war.